Good morning, folks. So here we go. This is what I got. This is an 8 gauge, obviously, copper wire for battery, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Why did I get it? So I got it because I have no slack between my connector from the battery and the wires from the controller. And I'm scared that if the battery was to, let's say, move inside the frame, it will pretty much yank and pull or rip the terminal from the battery, which will be a dilemma because I would have to cut open the battery and resolder everything, and it's just unnecessary. So I'm extending my cables from the controller. So I have controller and I have these loops. So I use a screw nut and a washer to connect it, and then what I do is use black Gorilla Tape to isolate it. But well, if I use a heat shrink, it's going to be kind of like permanently, and I don't want that. So I'll use the Gorilla Black Tape to extend this. So pretty much what we're doing is we're not doing anything with the battery, so we're only doing extension cord with the controller. Um, so that really shouldn't be a problem. And there's a black one. So I have a red one and a black one. Obviously, black for ground, which is negative, and red for power, which is positive. So once we extend these cables, I will no longer have any worries that if I was to drop the bike, or if I was to, let's say, wheelie the bike or do anything unusual with the bike, the battery terminals have enough slack so it can, if it was to move inside the frame, it will not cause any damage. Which right now everything is extremely tight. When I say tight, I'm talking about the wires. They have no slack whatsoever. So any pull, any battery movement, it will either rip the terminal from the battery or it will disconnect. But Anderson's connections or connectors are very strong, so I know that they will not give out. So they'll probably rip the wire, which that's not what we want. Okay, so the red and the black. Moving forward, I have ordered an ignition kit, universal with two-wire ignition system, and it should be easy to do. Okay, just plus and minus and call it a day. And I like it. It was only $9.95, free shipping handling coming by December. This is pretty much, oh, sorry, yellow and red. Red is always positive, yellow would be negative in this situation. And we had a little discussion with our Chinese friend from Alibaba, and she kind of explained it how, what, and where. So she says, yes, it is neat. Well, it's broken English, but yes, it needs to be taken off the connector, right? So she's saying that this loop right over here, let me zoom in. This loop right over here, okay, the orange and the red, you take that loop out, and then you connect your wires from the ignition, right? So we have red and yellow, right? She goes red and red, orange to white. So red to red, which is totally understandable, which is positive, and orange to white. So here we're gonna have pretty much orange to yellow. We don't have the white, we have a yellow. The original ignition system had white. This one has yellow, which is the same exact thing. Okay, red matches the orange, white matches the red. See? So red matches the orange, okay, and white matches the red. Very simple. Okay, moving forward. This is my bicycle shop that I really like in Brooklyn. Okay, they're cheap and they're really good. But anyway, moving forward. This apparently is a great lubricant or to clean the chain. I'm not saying lubricant, but I clean the chain with this. Just clean and lubricant. But I do clean the chain with this for off the season or on the season. These are my brakes in case you guys wonder what kind of brakes I have, which is good, legit brake system. So there it is. And this is the adapter that I was speaking of for the fender. And this is a pit bike fender that I purchased, was also only $10. And this adapter was actually, I believe, $13, but shipping and handling was $5 from the seller. This is a 3D printout. And the way it sits, you can see, is between the holes. So it doesn't go left or right or anything like that. And the adapter, which is 3D printed, holds the fender very nicely and sturdy on a bike. Okay, so here is how the fender looks like from pit bike. So the adapter goes into that center big hole, and then pretty much it goes between the first two holes, so it doesn't move left or right. So I think it's pretty cool, and hopefully it will work perfectly, and it looks like it will. Okay, moving forward, again, this is the wire we talked about. The wire on the left is your screen wire, and the wire on the left is your ignition wire, which is going to be on and off. So what I can do is I can cut the loop and see left one is orange, right one, left one is red, right one is orange, and go from there, whichever way I need to do it. So it really shouldn't be difficult. However, the control is under the bike, so it's going to be kind of like, lightly unaccessible, but we'll do our best. It's got a cold outside, but we'll see what we can do, right? Moving forward, there you go. There's more pictures, and this is in reality my controller. This is how it used to look. Now I cut most of the wires that I don't need, so I don't have to cluster heck on a bike. Okay, this is originally the cutoff switch that I wanted to install, but I only have it under at 45. What is it? 45? Yeah, 40. They have the 40 amp supplier, so it kind of sucks. It might not work, and I might blow the fuse. So excuse me. I don't want anything. Gosh, it's too early. I don't want anything that's going to blow the fuse, and then I'm stuck in the middle of the highway, and I have to rewire half of my bike. You know what I mean? And then I don't know what this is. Okay, but well, there you go. It's more of that. Pizza, like it. Anyway, so oh shoot, sorry guys. Commercials. I hate commercials. So that's pretty much what it is, and that's the goal to do this. Wow, why is this happening, man? I hate these commercials. Come on, can we get rid of it? Thank you. So this is pretty much what's happening. All right, these are the things that I'm planning for, and let me see. They're on their way. What's on the way? On the way is the two wires and the ignition. All right, so. Once I get that in, I'm going to try to shoot the video and see how it gets installed. I will give it a test run. I will give it a test run with the ignition, see what happens, and go from there. It really shouldn't be hard. Okay? Folks, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to try to get some sleep. I got a few more minutes to relax, and then I got to kind of hit the work situation. All right? Take care. Be safe. And take care again, and wear your gear, of course.